Welcome to the Panic Button. I'm Nina. Today we're going to react to something that's really disgusting. So, Utah State Senator Todd Wheeler wants to change the sex offender registry so sex offenders are required to be on for shorter and can request early removal. Under his proposal, the following offenses would require 10 years on the registry instead of a lifetime. Sexual abuse of a child, human trafficking for sexual exploitation of a minor, CP. This is his third or fourth attempt at updating the registry. Imagine focusing all of your energy on covering for pedos. Yeah, makes me really think that he's one himself. So let's watch this disgusting man talk about it, eh?
This is like my third or fourth attempt at the sex offender database, only because I keep on getting contacted by these families saying, we feel like this has become a lifelong sentence and we don't think it's fair.
His latest attempt.
You think it was fair for the victims of these disgusting human beings? Think it was fair for them? Who gives a flying fig what the family thinks? Of course they're going to be empathetic towards their disgusting, vile family member. How about we start focusing on the victims instead of these disgusting things?
Senate Bill 155 would move certain criminal offenses requiring a lifetime registration to the list of offenses requiring a 10-year registration and allow people sentenced for one of those offenses to request early removal from the registry under the proposed new law.
So sexual abuse of a child under this section should be 10 years and not lifetime.
Well, that's the proposal. I think that as it goes through the process, we're going to make changes.
These are the offenses that would change from a lifetime registry requirement to a 10-year requirement under the current proposal. Human trafficking for sexual exploitation, sexual abuse of a child, and sexual exploitation of a minor, which means possessing or viewing child pornography.
This bill will not remove anyone from the database. This bill will give people who believe that they've redeemed their life, they turned over a new chapter, an opportunity to petition and ask for their case to be reviewed.
These people are fucking sick. There is no such thing as a rehabilitated pedophile. These individuals are pedophiles for life. They're not turning over a new leaf. They're not going to walk by a fucking playground and not have disgusting thoughts. These men are vile creatures. I can't believe this. Can't even say it. Human being would think this is a good idea. You want more victims? You want more child victims? What the dude? This is up. Oh my God, this is holy shit. Rehabilitated. Oh my God, they've turned over a new leaf. Never in the existence of humanity has a pedophile stopped being a pedophile. Even if you chop off their genitals, they're still a pedophile. This doesn't change. There's no rehabilitation for them. They should not be anywhere in society. In my personal opinion, get the rid of them. Put them on an island. We don't need them in society because they're a danger to everyone, especially children. Because if they find out you have a child, they'll smooth talk their way into your life so they can get closer to their victim. Watch, read, and you will know what the fuck I am talking about. But I would like to bring in a man who proves my point better than I do. His name is Rabbi Y.Y. Jacobson, and Gad Sad posted this video.
Suicidal empathy is something that Judaism has addressed fascinatingly thousands of years ago. Our sages teach in the Midrash, those who are compassionate towards the cruel will end up being cruel towards the compassionate, which means empathy can be so misplaced. If I start having compassion and empathy for rapists, for terrorists, for abusers, for murderers, I'm having empathy for them. What ends up happening is I could become cruel towards those who need compassion. And that's what we see in our society. We see people who are very, very empathetic, but they don't have a clear moral compass to understand that here is a person who's hurting people. Here's a person who's ready to murder your own children. Compassion and empathy here is evil.
And I would like to say that, especially people on the left, it seems, that I have seen throughout my years of living, especially recently, how do I say this? Not too long ago, we noticed a shift between the right and the left. The left used to be for things that now the right is for, and the right used to be for things that, for the most part, the left is now for, like war and shit. But the left has become known as the party, Democrats have been known as the party of empathizing with the person committing the crimes. Why? They never talk about the victims of the criminals who they're defending and empathizing with. They only care about the criminals. And it's all about this identity shit. All about the color of their skin. Are they gay? Are they from a different country? And it's maddening to see. It's maddening to see the same people who used to defend victims are now defending the perpetrators because of identity. And what's the point? Do they really think that again, this is going to do anything good for them? I mean, I'm sure their followers are totally cool with this and they can't see the forest for the trees. But normies like myself, we see this, we watch the news, we see these people lying and defending perpetrators, horrible people who have a multitude of victims, and they're being defended over the victims themselves. They won't even utter the names of the victims. They would rather defend the perpetrators. I don't fucking understand this world anymore. I don't understand this country anymore. What the fuck is happening to people? Not only that, but the amount of fucking lies I see all over the internet is insane. It's like no one reads anymore. No one reads. They see a tweet, they see an Instagram post or a TikTok, and they fucking run with it like it's real life, like it's reality. And the mainstream media does the same thing. So everyone's a fucking child, stupid child. When you are giving empathy to perpetrators because you only see them for their identity, and because of their identity, it makes them need more help. If you see things like that, then you're the evil piece of shit. And people should not have respect for you. You should lose your fucking job because you're not speaking for the people. You're speaking for the people who should be in prison. I don't understand people anymore. I don't fucking get it. They're literally punishing the victim to help the person who created that victim. That's sick. Yeah, I'm fucking done.